Then Babcock's gonna interrupt and be like, "Yeah, I'm ready." All right, what is up, everybody? Lucas Widman alongside Edward Lewis, TMZ Sports, live from the TMZ Newsroom. Today's Tuesday. Already have some MLB playoffs going down. Sorry about the Cleveland Guardians fans out there, but
Spoiler.
let's take a step back.
Hey, I didn't watch that.
Take a step back to Monday Night Football. We had two games, and unfortunately, there was some news for Miami Dolphins fans. Star receiver Tyreek Hill going down. We're going to be talking all about that, as well as talk to one of his former teammates who got an inside scoop on his recovery as he undergoes surgery on Tuesday.
We also have a relatively decent-sized update on the Terrence Crawford traffic stop that we told you all about yesterday. You remember the one where he was pulled out of his car at gunpoint. We now know why he was stopped.
And then Shaquille O'Neal, everyone's favorite big man, unretired very briefly, and we're going to break that down and what exactly that means. Babcock's arch nemesis or whatever, frenemy, I don't know what their relationship is like at this point, but Shaq, friend of the show, really cool video. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Yeah. And then Babcock.
We love Shaq.
Michael J. Babcock.
He just said this is his anniversary, 12 years.
Today is my 12-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
What's your favorite memory?
today's show.
I know we've talked a lot about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
how you
The Dirty
became
Dozen
TMZ staffer, the
anniversary
process
of
interview and TMZ Idol or whatever they called it. But what has been the highlight of your experience?
Mojo, that was good. That's like Bruce Buffer.
What?
That was like Michael Buffer,
No, you
Bruce
guys-
Buffer. My favorite memory?
You guys are such haters. Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
What's going on? My favorite memory. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, it's weird. It's hard. It's weird because I mean, a lot of times the stories are involved in really heavy topics, but most memorable moments, that was definitely one of them. Like, getting that call that Kobe was involved in this helicopter crash. Like, remember that? It was a Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember. Sunday. Yeah, just shocking. I'd never gotten so many calls on a story before. And I think that's the most traffic that at least I can ever remember us having, even bigger than like Ray Rice and as big as that was, and Donald Sterling. But I got so many calls, like the spokesman for the NFL calling to ask if Kobe Bryant, if that was actually real. If, just that touched everybody. So really, yeah, that was, oh no.
I remember that day.
That was a really horribly sad day. And obviously then the kids involved, it was just, horrible. But yeah, 12 years. I moved out here on September 28th, 2013 to LA, and then I started here 2 days later.
Oh, wow.
We know your most memorable interview.
I would talk, but
Who's that?
Don King.
Yeah. That's, that was
Describe
something.
that one in detail for everyone, Babcock.
Yeah, well, how much time do we have? We'll be here till tomorrow. So that Tyreek Hill, we're not going to show the actual injury because I can't look at that again. That
That one's bad.
Yeah.
And they showed it for a while.
They did. I can't believe the replays. Normally they don't do that.
Yeah, that was like
People were squeamish about those things.
the worst one I've seen. That's like one of the worst ones I've seen. I feel like since.
Sean Livingston.
Yeah. Oh.
Sean Livingston's?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say another
Yeah, those,
basketball
I
one
guess-
was the Gordon Hayward when his ankle
That
just
was-
went
Oh, in
Yeah.
Louisville?
Yeah. Oh no, that was
That was-
Kevin
he was-
Ware.
That's Kevin Ware.
Yeah, Kevin Ware. There have been some
Hayward
bad.
was when he just
Yeah.
joined the Celtics and
Yeah,
like
that
second
was
or third
horrible.
game and just
Right. You remember that
just
right when he
completely
got
going.
there.
Yeah, completely, and then pretty much ended it.
That
pretty
was
much ended his
horrible.
career.
Yeah, Sean Livingston, Kevin Ware, Paul George.
Oh God.
There's
yeah,
been some horrible ones in basketball.
Yeah, basketball's been.
Football, obviously, I think Joe Theismann being one of the original ones that ended Joe
Oh, the
Theismann's
Alex Smith,
career. Alex Smith, I mean, Alex Smith almost died because of that. And Alex Smith came back.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got to wonder, and we're going to talk about this, but I think you got to wonder with Tyreek Hill, like his legs are, he was already getting older to begin with, but his legs are such a big part of his game. what hangover, what carry-on effect does this have? Is he as fast as he was? Does the athleticism get hurt?
I mean, he's definitely not as fast as he was
No,
2 years ago, whatever it was when he came to Miami.
You'll never come back the same after
right,
those
I
injuries.
agree, Mojo.
And especially in the play
Even if
style.
you come back with a 5 to 10% deficit, you'll always notice it. I mean, shoot, I've had 5 shoulder surgeries. I had that nasty calf injury in football that took me out of there. Even at my best afterwards, no matter how much I got in shape, there's always that permanent defect, and usually that comes in the sense of your explosiveness.
Right.
And that's obviously what he's all about.
The one thing
so
he doesn't want to lose.
I'm not saying he's done, but he will never be the same after.
Yeah.
But he easily could come back from it.
Yeah, I think he'll come back and he'll play. I'm kind of with you. I don't
Man,
think
but his knee is. That thing is
Do
destroyed.
you guys know who's his doctors, or like, are he's using, like, I know he's using top.
I'm not sure.
Doctors.
Yeah, he was in the hospital and already having the procedure done, so I'm not sure. Because a lot of times you'll see, like, there's a doctor that's not far from where we are here, Neil Elatraj, who he did, I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
He did, I think he did Aaron Rodgers, the Achilles tear. When Aaron got hurt, he's done just about every huge athlete. Like, you know how Dr. James Andrews used to be the big guy for, 10, 15, 20 years ago? That's Elatraj now, so. But I think it was so severe that they couldn't.
They rushed him right in.
Yeah, I think that's one of those. Like we're going to talk about Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers had an ACL tear on Sunday. He went to a concert last night, so would have rather not seen that.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah, right. I guess so. Before he even had the surgery, which is funny. Do I need to blot? I gotta hold on.
You got a little coffee?
I
feel like whenever the Tide pen, you just kind of.
Do I wipe it first though?
For what?
Hang on.
Fire away in the comments, everybody.
Yeah.
Let Babcock know what to do.
You got a little stain.
Yeah, I spilled coffee on myself.
No way.
I feel like in the past I've just kind of
just went at it
with the pen.
I spilled coffee on. Let's see. I spilled coffee on my shirt. Do I need to wipe it with water first before I use a Tide pen?
Nope, don't use water.
Yeah.
Just blot the stain with a clean cloth first to soak up excess coffee. Then apply the Tide pen directly. Rub it in gently and let it sit.
Yes.
For a stain on your shirt.
Here he comes
What's
already.
wrong with that?
107.
What was that, Lewis?
What's wrong with that?
You just
You
being
guys
a grade
partied
A
too hard
hater.
for the 12-year already?
What?
Stop doing hateful shit.
Right?
All right, here we go. We're gonna get rid of this.
Oh man, I've gone through way too many time pads in the last. I mean, that was like with College Essential, have one of those in there.
Can we zoom in on this process,
We're
guys?
gonna see if
'Cause,
this.
like the viewers
Leave
at
your-
home, I can't
yeah,
see
leave your
this
bets
up
if you
close.
Yeah, this is
out.
riveting stuff here, Mojo.
Hey, do you guys
I think we're
play
going to
tonight?
cancel A1, and we'll replace this.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they play in. The Yankees play in 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna forget A1, but this is just the whole show. We're gonna clean it and then we're gonna watch it dry.
We'll give updates
B,
throughout the
C,
show.
and D. All right, so what do I do? Just kind of let this thing.
Yeah, you kind of let it sit.
That was
soak up.
tragic how that happened.
That was a. That could have been worse though. You saved it.
I did kind of.
You did save it.
I don't know what happened.
That watching that live in real time was. I thought that was going to be a lot
It's
worse.
really hot too. I am psycho. I make the coffee and then I heat it up in the microwave. Don't ask.
You go.
Because I like it hot. It's like
You
it
like
hotter.
not feeling the inside of your mouth.
Right, like just searing
No,
off.
that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I know, Mojo. I literally.
I can't tell you the last time I had a hot coffee. I feel
Really?
like
you're
I'm just
iced
an ice
coffee
guy.
kind of guy. Yeah, that's just.
But also, I don't
I
drink
like
like
that.
straight coffee. I like the espresso.
Okay.
You
All
know.
right. Oh, I can do that.
I've never had coffee ever.
Ever? Wow.
Not a
I'm
single cup.
shocked at that, Mojo. I'm shocked.
I think there's enough workarounds to not have to do coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, you do caffeine though.
Who?
You.
Hashtag Celsius partner.
Right, there you go. Hey, so absolutely is the answer.
Yeah, Mojo, it's seeing your the content, the Celsius
Actually,
content.
I've been trying to talk them into making a non-caffeinated skew.
Interesting.
Wasn't a lot of interest. However, they do have the electrolyte packets. Those are nice. You got to hit those. That's a missing ingredient for most people.
You know what? I drink decaf coffee. It's like the way it tastes. Yeah. At night, if it's too late, I just like the way it tastes. So I can see.
When's too late? When's the cutoff point?
Well,
good question.
you know, we get here, well, 6 a.m.
At 2 a.m.
And I might get it a little here a few minutes later. 6:05-ish, 6:30, 5:40-ish.
You're close to 7 now.
I'm not close to 7. It
You're
depends.
close to
It
7.
depends when my
Lucas.
live shot is. Here's the thing. See,
No,
they
don't lie
will
to the
try and
viewers.
give me crap about it when they go. If I get here like a half hour after them, when they go and I'm sitting here 90 minutes later, 2 hours later, no one says anything.
Dang, they got to come at you on your 12-year, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get a pass
How
today?
disrespectful is that?
I didn't know it was his 12 year until
How
20 minutes
disrespectful is
ago.
that? But you knew it after, and then you still took a shot at me.
He said it anyway.
I'm already.
Is that why you're mad at Lucas today?
No, no.
Different reason?
I don't know why I was mad at him, but probably
I didn't
said
do
something.
anything wrong.
He said something.
No, I didn't.
All right. It looks like people are not going to know what happened here,
Is the
and they're going to
stain
think
disappeared?
I'm
Take it off.
well, yeah, or
Go to about the
lactating.
2-minute mark of the video
One
of
of
the
those.
stream if you want to see the if you want to see it go down.
Real curious to see if this is going to dry. Okay,
All right, let's
Steve.
do some Tyreek Hill. So you will
Oh
walk
yeah, because
over
I got a
to
live shot at
Edward.
50 after. Yeah, can we, Keith? Yeah. Okay.
Dang, it looks empty over there.
Does it look? Yeah.
Is that Connor's
Ryan's out today.
Who day?
Yeah, we got Jim
Listen.
over here.
He's on
And
who day?
Connor's desk is over there. Ryan's out today. Yeah, it's quiet over here. Let's go Giants.
Is it Tehran? Tehran or
Listen.
Tehran?
We should be.
Tehran.
The Giants should have won
know that?
week 2 against the Cowboys. They should be 2-1 right now. They could be 3-1 after the Saints. Shock the Eagles. They could have been 4-1. I know. Yeah, always is.
Shannon, what are you doing over there with that
Okay,
Giants
so
hat?
Steve, this is more or less though about the injury. Got it. Okay.
I like.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. The Miami Dolphins got their first win of the season, Monday Night Football, against the winless New York Jets. But what everyone's talking about is this absolutely horrible, just gruesome injury to the Miami Dolphins' best player, Tyreek Hill, last night. We're not going to show you the whole thing here. If you want to see it, you can go online. You can find the injury. But it was that bad. Well, never mind about not showing it there. There you go. The knee is not supposed to bend like that. It was, again, just an absolutely horrific injury. And now you had a guy who everyone was talking about, okay, the Dolphins aren't going anywhere, clearly. Could Tyreek Hill be traded somewhere else? That's all now out the window. I think, obviously, he's out for the season. He's not playing this year. And I think you've got to question what he looks like going forward as well.
Yeah, Coach Mike McDaniel just announced a few minutes ago that he tore essentially every ligament in his knee, including the ACL, which is the most important one. It seemed for now the nerve damage is not in the equation, according to Mike
Okay.
McDaniel. So
Which is good.
that's the one that obviously everybody
Important.
worries about, that it could extend farther than 12, 13, 14 months
Right.
as the usual blown out knee would require.
Right.
But nonetheless, yeah, it's serious, super serious injury. But one of the things I think a lot of people had the question about was, why was he smiling afterwards?
Yeah.
If you saw him on the card,
You would think you'd be in agony.
he's clapping, he's cheering. At one point, he points his fingers and all that stuff. And we actually spoke to one of his former teammates, Teron Armstead, who played with him for 3 years with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And he shared with us why Tyreek was laughing, and I think you'll have a little bit of empathy for Tyreek here.
Man, I was sitting playing 2K an hour after the game, playing 2K with my friends, and he called me, FaceTime me, just was in the hospital bed on his way to get images, to get more MRIs and things. And man, he just talked through the whole situation, but he was in good spirits. I was like, bro, why were you laughing? Like, what was that reaction? You know what I mean? He was like, just wanted to give the fans like some energy. The game was still going, you know what I mean? He really wanted the team to pull out the win. And he was laughing through the pain because it was either that or pass out. So he's crazy. He's crazy. With him, he will definitely be motivated to get back. He's a guy that he's faced narratives throughout his life being a smaller guy, being small school, and all those things. So he's faced those challenges, and he's a guy that responds to adversity like none other. His competitiveness is unreal. Man, you see the way that he was playing last night. He was trying to will the team to a victory and just rolling. So he's someone that will attack this rehab full throttle and do his best to be back to the Tyreek Hill that we know.
So there it is. I mean, you hear it from a guy who was his, a Pro Bowl left tackle. He talked to Tyreek last night from his hospital bed. And Tyreek, you hear Terrence there say that Tyreek Hill, who is 31 years old, that he is intent on coming back at. And I don't know. I don't know. Does he lose 1%, 5%, 10%? Does he come back 100% of what he was now? I don't think we know the answer to that question until he gets back on the field.
Yeah, you have a guy that relies almost solely on speed, and now he loses 50% of the things that require you to make speed, So we were talking a little bit off camera about it, but yeah, you come back 10, 20% less than what you were. How does that impact him? And he's not a young guy anymore, 31, 32 years old.
In your 30s, a guy who's been playing for a long time. By the way, played a lot of football. They're in the play. I mean, obviously, the Dolphins not so much, but with the Chiefs, he obviously played in a lot of playoff games, a lot of extra games. You probably tack on a full season, honestly, with the playoff games he's played. What do you think, Mudge? Obviously, you played football. You've dealt with injuries, and this is just a reality of the game. But I do think it's fair also to question what this guy looks like going forward.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? An injury that big this late into your career, you're never going to be the same afterwards. I'm not saying he's done. I'm not saying he can't come back and make a Pro Bowl. I'm just saying there will be a permanent deficit forever after an injury that bad. I had my share. I've had 5 shoulder surgeries. I had a calf injury that took me out when I was playing with the Arizona Cardinals. I had to stop playing football after that. And even then, 10 years in WWE after that, that calf never got back to the shape it was in prior to that injury. Wow. Didn't mean I couldn't compete at a very high level, but I could always still feel a deficit and still do to this day. So I think Tyreek's going to be back. It's just going to be something that he's going to have to train extra hard at and get used to. But I do want to talk about that smile on the field, man. I mean, Tyreek doing his best Heath Ledger Joker Batman impersonation out there, but that just takes an unbelievable amount of mental toughness to compartmentalize the pain. I mean, obviously he wasn't happy. He didn't think it was funny. Maybe he was trying to showcase his toughness out there. But in order to just push aside that much pain to force a smile, I mean, that's next level badass right there. I've seen some nasty injuries in my day, football and wrestling. That is one of the worst ones that I've ever seen. A leg dislocating like that with everything torn. That's awful. But, man, hats off to him for being so freaking tough, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I agree, Mudge. And I will say this, too. And anyone who knows Tyreek follows him on YouTube and all the things that he does and the content he makes. I've seen this guy play in football games, and then the next morning he's playing, basketball or working out or lifting heavy. So this guy is a maniac when it comes to working out and to doing all of those things. So I really do think if there's anybody out there that can potentially come back, I think it's probably Tyreek Hill. Bottom line is he's had the surgery now. The recovery starts today, and it's going to be a long and a grueling process. We're not going to see Tyreek Hill on the field, unfortunately, anymore this season. Next year to be determined. Now, Ed mentioned an ACL there. Another guy who over the weekend, was Sunday, hurt his ACL was the second-year star for the New York Giants, Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers, who tore his ACL on that terrible MetLife Stadium field. He has not yet gotten this surgery done. Despite the injury, Lucas, he was not going to let a little thing like a torn ACL stop him from going out and seeing one of his favorite rappers.
NBA YoungBoy, who was in Jersey for his Make America Slime Again tour, and a lot of comments underneath the picture of Malik Nabers.
What are the comments
from
saying?
Ear to ear alongside
what are they
the
saying?
rap star. They're just like, it just goes to show there's no way Malik was going to miss this show, no matter what, and that was absolute proof. But he came bearing gifts as well, because he had a signed jersey for NBA YoungBoy, and he left a message for him on it and everything, autographed it. So it's really cool that, and I actually personally love to see something like this, to see your star wideout in good spirits, still going on about life. What else is he going to do? Just mope around the house? And just sit there and just kind of sulk?
I think the
have fun,
fear,
enjoy
and
yourself.
Shannon, tell me if I'm wrong. Shannon, it's a Giants fan, if you can tell. I think the fear would be maybe something happens to the knee. You don't want anything to get damaged any further. He has not even had the surgery yet.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead, yes.
Remember
please.
when I screwed up my back a few weeks ago? I did a 300-pound squat.
Yes.
It was messed up.
Yeah.
But I still
Stop making me feel bad about myself, but go on.
But I still went to the Chris Brown concert.
Right.
Like, I was not going to miss it. I walked in there in pain. Granted, I'm not Malik Nabers or anything, but
that is true.
I get where he's coming from.
Right. I get the feeling that that Malik Nabers and NBA YoungBoy probably talked about the fact they were going to go to the show, right, and they'd meet up and all that. And Malik said, I'm going to my concert. I'm not missing it, injury or not. So I agree. It was really nice to see a smile on his face. It's a horrible injury for a young, incredibly talented football player. And I think, whether you like the Giants, don't like the Giants, you obviously hope the guy gets healthy, gets back on the field. And, hope you had fun at the concert.
Dude, certain injuries, they just tell you to keep going. Like, if you have to get surgery anyways and they're eventually going to have to go in there and clean it out and repair, you make it a little bit worse from now until appointment time. Who cares? I mean, I remember having to go 3 more months on a shoulder when I was about to get a surgery in wrestling just because I had to get it done anyway. So I might as well keep going until I got to a stopping point.
Right. I guess if you're gonna get hit and hurt it more, right now is the time before the surgery.
My buddy Victor Groot played.
Victor Cruz?
Groot continued to play the rest of the season on a torn ACL.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You like to see that?
No, I didn't love to see it.
I'm just saying, as a Giants, if you're in season,
I think any fan, I want them to just stay home and never do anything.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you're as an athlete, if you're in season, you're in season, hurt or not, you should be. They're even studying the plays, even with the team the whole time.
Although he's got nothing really to study for, I guess, at this point.
I mean, but you're not going out to concerts, having fun. Like, nah, man, come on, your team's a losing record right now. You in season.
I think that's what a lot of fans are saying, Keith. I think
he ain't on the active roster anymore, boys. He's on the bench. Go do your partying.
That is sure. He's on the bench for the next year.
However, he is a newer in the league, so that's the big difference, I suppose.
Yeah, he is a young guy.
But when you ball out like you did last year, I guess that adds a few years.
Yeah, I mean, he was
reputation.
setting rookie records. He is a super good football player.
You just hate to see that it's following that kind of same trajectory as your other stud.
We've seen a lot of guys that get hurt. But let me say this too: there was so much talk on Monday after Nabers' injury about MetLife and the turf and all that, and Odell Beckham weighing in. Injuries can happen. Obviously, look at Cheetah, and injuries can happen clearly anywhere. So. Who knows? It might
it's the non-contact ones, that are like the big killers there.
You watch.
At least it's not going to cost you a playoff or Super Bowl.
That is true. They were not going anywhere. No, you're absolutely right. That would hurt a lot more.
Man, but Nabers has had an injury history throughout college. Last year, this year.
He was banged up even during preseason.
Oh yeah,
back. He had some things. He did.
I mean, when he's on the field, he's money.
Why hasn't he had the surgery?
Yeah.
There you go.
Why hasn't he had the surgery yet?
Although maybe you need to wait until the inflammation goes down a little bit.
They typically wait a little bit on those.
Is that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see where he gets it done. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it done by this guy.
After you dislocate that, you got inflammation too. Like that's a lot.
I think it was just because that knee was.
I think his was pretty. I think it's in. Yeah, like medically.
Everything in there's like.
Yeah, I think you got to stabilize that. At that point.
Because I know he went into surgery. I don't know do you know what specifically it was that they were repairing?
I do not know. I don't know if they go back
Major
in.
knee procedure, multiple ligaments.
Okay, so they and then
they have to
repair.
They have to figure out if there's any nerve damage.
Right.
It doesn't seem so right now.
So
hopefully he doesn't have the nerve damage. I didn't know if they fixed some of it now and then went back in later on, but it sounds like they do it all at one time.
I mean, that's brutal. I feel like this NFL season in particular has been one where I don't want to say that there's more injuries than normal through 4 weeks, but I feel like big name players has been
it's the worst part
super
about
big.
It's such a great game and it's such a great league, but it's the one downfall that the injuries are just horrible. I mean, last night, you you expect that Joe Burrow's going to play in that game, and then you've got some backup quarterback who was just bad.
Oh yeah, I mean you have all these primetime games
sucks.
and stuff that end up being backup bowls. You know,
it's really unfortunate, and that's why the penalties, and that's why you even breathe on the quarterback. They flag you for it because they don't want the stars to get hurt, and it does. It's unfortunate when you see it happen.
Their ratings for some of them.
I think too. It's over the years you've seen guys get faster and stronger, but the body is still the human body, and it's it can only take so much. And
but that's the beautiful thing about the game, though, that you get guys that you never heard of.
Right. It's a next man up league.
For sure.
That's what it's all about. It's you know you're going to get injuries. That's guaranteed. You just gotta how much depth do you have. So
and it's one of those things where it's kind of like a unfortunate evil that has to come along with it just because of the because otherwise
there's
all the rules is just going to be like
percentage
a
of a
black
team's
football league.
roster that is
Exactly.
waiting for an injury to happen. I used to be one of them. Not that you wish it on anybody, but
just got to boo.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh.
His stock just went up.
Jalen Waddle stock did go up.
Start him this week.
My fantasy team has been ravaged. Not to make that the big deal. Obviously, I want his health, but man, Tyreek.
Oh no, that's what's
a lot of fans think that.
That's what's important.
Yeah, that's.
No, we're not playing. That's the only thing that matters to us. Fantasy.
Jesus.
That's on a lot of fans' minds.
It won in 1-3 now, man. My league is going downhill bad.
Oh, it's going. It might be time to start looking towards next season for me.
All right, Steve, let's move on.
Bud Crawford update next.
Okay, great.
Bud Crawford.
Okay, cool. And we're going to show this video again, right?
Yeah, you could toss to it if you haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I'll say we now know why Bud Crawford was pulled over. Okay.
Early morning Sunday.
Sunday early morning hours.
Correct.
Turn this way, Babs. We'll
Okay.
go to Edward.
Yeah, we'll go to Edward. We're going to run video first.
All right.
Say, is this welcome back, Steve, or moving on? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, welcome back.
I'll follow your lead.
Terrence Crawford. Okay, got it. How's the shirt going?
You go.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Boxing superstar Terrence Crawford. Talked about it on yesterday's show. We had that really tense, scary situation, a standoff with police Sunday morning, early Sunday morning. Remember, he was celebrating his birthday. They actually had a parade a little bit earlier in the day in Omaha to honor the boxing star. And then he got pulled over by the police, and it ultimately wound up with Terrence and his friends being taken out of the vehicle at gunpoint. We now have a reason why. We know what happened, allegedly, that led up to them being taken out at gunpoint. First, if you haven't seen the incident, here it was again, Sunday morning. Take a look.
Stepping out, seatbelt.
Step out.
I'm opening the door. I'm opening the door.
Right here on my right. I'm keeping hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out.
Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there it was. The stop was initiated at 1:27 a.m. to be exact, and we knew, Ed, that it was a traffic stop. And we obviously hear in the video, you hear somebody say, "I'm not reaching for a gun." So we know they were talking about a weapon that was in the car, allegedly. But we did not know until now why this stop ever even happened, and you've got the answer to that.
Yeah, so we obtained a copy of the citation that Bud was actually given. And in it doesn't explain a whole lot, but it does say that he was driving a blue sedan past a cop at, quote, a high rate of speed.
Okay,
so
he was speeding.
That he was speeding. Now, as far as what the miles per hours were, we don't know. The space where that's supposed to be filled out is left blank. I will also note that in the citation, they make no reference of the gun or pulling out anybody by a gunpoint. It just simply says that they made contact with Terrence Crawford, and Crawford was cited and released for reckless driving.
Wow.
So I requested the body cam and the dash cam footage as well to try to see. They've denied that. They're saying that that's not necessarily something they have to give away, which I found interesting because The mayor said they promised transparency in this internal
Doesn't sound very
investigation.
transparent, by the way, Mayor.
That's kind of all we have at this point. I will say there's one other note. He is due in court on December 2nd to address the charge. I don't know if that's going to be he can get rid of that by paying off the citation, or if he actually has to go back to Omaha, Nebraska to figure this all out. But there's still a lot of questions here, I think.
There
this
is.
might have invited more questions than
Yeah, because that doesn't seem very transparent. Release all the video and say, hey, this is what happened. We're laying it all out on the table. I think he was not cited for speeding, like Ed just said. He said it was reckless driving. Maybe that could potentially be why they don't list a speed, because they're not saying, hey, you were going 17 miles over the speed limit. I just randomly picked that number. But it's a reckless driving ticket. Also, because I can hear people saying, why do you take somebody out of a car at gunpoint for speeding? Remember, the cops say they pulled him over for speeding, but once they got to the vehicle and they were talking with Terrence, they then saw a firearm inside the car, and they weren't sure, hey, is that a legal gun? Is it not? Are you allowed to have it? Are you not allowed? And that's then why they took everybody out at gunpoint. So I think that all makes sense. It checks out. If that's not the way it ultimately went, then the cops have got some explaining to do here. But that is the police side of the story. Let's hope that they give us these body camera and the dash cam videos here, too, because I think it would go a long way to clearing up a lot here. You potentially see Terrence Crawford driving by. You can tell if he's speeding. You can see the interaction. I think it would be very wise for the police here to say, hey, here's the video. Don't hide anything. Yeah, I don't think it sounds like there's anything here that happened wrong, and it sounds like Terrence did everything perfectly. Yeah. You listen, you comply in that moment, and then you make your case later on.
Yeah, I found it interesting that the mayor and the police chief came out with a strong statement. We are going to internally investigate, and we're going to be transparent. And then in the records request, it specifically says the police chief was one of the people involved in denying your request. Really? And I was like, all right. I mean, it's one of those things like there's an ongoing investigation. Maybe once it all ends, wraps, I can get it. But at the same time, like, why not? You know, this is a high-profile case.
Weird.
You've already commented on it publicly. You've already, accused him of reckless driving.
Very, very strange.
Hopefully, they
you hope not. Look. And again, I know we said this yesterday. Like he is like the favorite son of Omaha, and you talk about a guy who he stayed there, is not left. Quote unquote greener pastures. I mean, you wouldn't think that Terrence Crawford would be treated poorly in Omaha. He is an absolute legend, and that's his city. And we'll say, hey, Darren,
Has Bud came out and said anything at all?
He hasn't said, right?
Nobody from his team nor him. Yeah. Surprised too.
He is a quiet kind of good dude who doesn't want to make any problems or issues.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to make it a big deal.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I could not be higher on Terrence Crawford. Just like a pro, by all accounts, a good guy, and what a talented fighter. So,
knowing him, he's focused on the next fight.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I think that's what he just cares about, his legacy. Although he might not even have a next fight. He could be done. His birthday was either Saturday or Sunday. He was having Saturday, I think. He was having the party. He turned 38 years old, so he's getting up there as far as athletics go, at least. And I would not be shocked if he never fought again.
I think he wants to chase Floyd's record.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just don't see he ever gets there. I mean, that's a lot of. What's he fight twice a year? Even if he fought 3 times a year to get to 50.
September and May.
Right. So what's he at now? What's his record?
42. Is it 42?
Let's see, 42.
42.
So he could do it in 3 years.
6 to 9 years.
Yeah, right. I think that's if my math checks out.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
Yeah, that would absolutely be a lot. I did ask him. I said, are you the best, considering Floyd in this generation? Are you the best of this generation? And he said, yeah. I think some people may disagree, but some people might say, hey, Floyd, 50 wins. Floyd fought everybody too, beat Canelo as well. It's Floyd. I think you can't really go wrong with either of those two guys.
Spence. He beat Errol Spence.
He ended Errol's career.
Mm-hmm.
That was an absolute beatdown.
Yeah.
I don't see him hanging him up.
Yeah, and the money is, and I know I was saying too that I asked him, what do you want to buy for yourself? And he said, I got everything I need.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that the guy is exactly chasing money, but at the same time, it's probably hard to turn down like $50 million.
Yeah, if
they
you get
come up to
offered
him,
something like that.
what do you do, right? If they say, hey, rematch Canelo, we'll give you $100 million. Like,
you're probably not saying
to say
no to that.
no, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you think you can beat him again.
Yeah, I mean, both getting older, I guess. It would
They
probably
are
be
both
just as
getting
fair of a
older.
fight that time around. But
if anybody, honestly, Canelo's a little younger. I think Canelo might have lost a little off his fastball.
I mean,
as
there
opposed
is
to
no
Terrence.
other big name he can fight right now.
No,
there isn't.
Not Jake Paul?
I was just about to say.
I know. You may think it sounds silly if you think about it, though.
But the payday for that would be
right. Terrence is a
absurd.
lot bigger than Tank is.
Oh, that would be that. Would that fight make you think of Jake Paul differently if you were to win that?
If he beat Terrence Crawford, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Even though he'd still have a good size, he'd still have
You'd still
40
be pretty,
pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah,
well, at least he's not looking down on.
Right. Exactly. Like the difference between Jake and Tank is so stark.
I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
I just fail to see how that fight can be anything good. Like I just don't like.
Yeah, I am very curious about it.
If enough money, would Bud fight Floyd or Floyd fight Bud?
I think
that would be
Floyd.
That would be a crazy
lovely fight.
I don't think Floyd wants to do that.
Bud would be
Floyd ain't doing that at all.
Right now, yeah, he probably would.
But we'll see. I know. We had talked to some people, and I think I briefly got to ask Floyd if he was thinking about.
He'll put it up for the right money.
Professionally, yeah. I think
he'll put it up.
Keith and I have, I think, we heard some whispers out there about a potential comeback. Maybe somebody that Floyd has previously fought.
Yeah.
One of the biggest fights ever. Manny Pacquiao.
Something to that.
Yeah. Okay, where are we going now? So we've got A, B done. Orange Cassidy is done. AEW star that Mojo had a nice conversation with.
Lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
We are going to do. Here, I'm going to give you a
That's good, Mojo. Good stuff there with Orange Cassidy.
Dude, he's coming back from a pec injury and going right into a title match.
Wow.
For the 6-year anniversary show tomorrow.
Oh,
so.
is that Dynamite?
Yeah, man. Crazy.
6 years,
that's a quick turnaround.
I can't believe it's been 6 years of AEW already, too. It feels like that's like.
I love how well they're doing, man. That's been unbelievable for the talent to have not just one place, but two places to go to.
Yeah, that's got to be great for the sport, right? I mean,
everyone gets paid more.
Right.
I mean, dude, when AEW first started, we all got raises in WWE like right away.
I'm sure it pushes WWE too, Mojo, to like put on the best shows, right? I mean, you can't just kind of rest on your laurels because
it's great for all.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind
I
of
want there to be 5 more.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I feel like that's sort of almost like that similar effect of the PGA and like the LIV.
Yeah, with LIV,
You know, except LIV obviously is not a popular league whatsoever, but it did push the PGA to start paying make the purses more, pay the guys a little bit more money.
That's the tough part about sports like this, because in football, there's tons of teams you can go play for, you know? So it increases everyone's chances of a job and, you know, price or salary negotiations and all that stuff. For the longest, wrestling was just one place. And I mean, golf for that matter, too.
Right, that's it.
Wrestling seems to be the one that's doing it right in terms of like both leagues being, you know, kind of coexisting and being popular at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, there's clearly plenty of fan support to support both
definitely.
organizations, right?
It seems that way, at least from like how I don't follow it as closely, but from an outside perspective, it definitely seems like both are being followed pretty.
I think so too.
Similarly.
That's the sense I get too.
Here is a hint for what we're going to do next.
Okay, let's see it.
Hi, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. I'm the president of Mike's Dye Hair Company. I just saw Mike. I just saw you a month ago. Your hair was not that glossy and not that black. Tone it down on the hair dye, dude. You've been exposed.
Babcock, what goes through your head when you hear it?
I've never dyed my hair. Did I at one time have frosted tips? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but that was a mistake for a whole generation, though.
See, I wanted to get it done again, Mojo. Oh, there. So what I used to do was my my routine at the desk. Got to, yeah, we got to get that hairspray.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. All right, right there. What is the point of shooting away from your head for that first spray to make sure by the time it hits your hair?
Yeah, you know what? Because sometimes, Mojo, it gets like kind of clogged up. You know, ow, that hurt. It gets clogged up here. You see, so you gotta make sure, otherwise it might just shoot out, and you gotta. Let's see. You see how it's like.
Yeah. All right, got it.
Come on, you're a hair guy now. You got to get with it.
Dude, I was at a wedding this weekend, and I had to have somebody help me put my hair up because aside from putting it up in a pony, I don't know how to do a man bun or style it or anything.
Did you go with the bun? What'd you do? You do man bun?
We did the man bun.
Oh, it must have looked great.
That hair is like a hot blanket, and the wedding was in the sun, so I can't wait to get rid of it.
Yeah. Did you see a picture?
Yeah, I did. I saw your story. A lot of very dapper gentlemen.
A hot blanket. All right, let's do this. I got to do a live shot with Washington, D.C. at 48 after.
So Shaq here, you'll toss to sound with Messiah.
I just want to.
Yeah.
And everybody can be in play here.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think where I'm going to go first. Yeah. Okay, all right, let's see. Whoever feels passionate, look at me.
And then Babcock, do the goodbye within this as well.
Okay, and we're tossing to this, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
We could go 4 minutes, we're fine. Everybody can chime in.
Okay. Anakin, I'm good too. Diddy? Okay. Okay. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. NBA season just a couple of weeks away. Team out there needs a big man. Shaquille O'Neal, he may be your guy, because the 53-year-old big fella, the NBA Hall of Famer, he temporarily came out of retirement yesterday in New York City. So Shaq was at an event for his Shaq XL, or well, hold on, let me get this right. His Hershey's candy. Super successful. Shaq-alicious XL gummies. He's got a new variety. They're in the form of a sneaker. Of course, Shaq famously wore those size 22 kicks. So they got the new candy out there. They had a bunch of kids out there in a gym in the South Street Seaport in Manhattan. There is a famous streetball player called George the Messiah. George has played a bunch of guys at these famous streetball courts across New York City. He challenged Shaquille O'Neal. George got one possession. Shaq got one possession. Here's what happened. I thought that was cool. All the kids were super excited. That Shaquille O'Neal, George stood no chance.
And based on when Shaq came into the office not too long ago for our holiday special.
Very often Christmas.
I can't get over the fact that Shaq is one of the nicest guys, despite being one of the biggest names and biggest people on the planet.
He's the most dominant player I've ever seen, and he's just an awesome guy.
The person that you see on the court, he's like so aggressive and ferocious and dominant, and then like a big teddy bear when he walked into the TMZ office. I mean,
like spending time with everybody. He didn't have to do that. It's not when the cameras were rolling or anything. Just a genuine guy. I mean, if you look at, and we talk to him every year around this time, but like the Shaq Claus stuff and all the things that he does for kids, like Shaquille O'Neal is a genuine. It's everything that I know about him. Just a genuinely good dude, and I thought it was really cool to see all the kids out there with him, Mojo, and as excited as they were to kind of be there with the big fella.
I like partying with Shaq. Everybody likes Shaq. He's a ton of fun. He DJs now. He does all of the things, man. So obviously all the great things in the world to say about Shaq. But I'm wondering, guys, this clip, I mean, Was anyone on earth surprised by the fact that he scored on a street ball player? Like, no matter how good this guy was, of course, he's going to score at Shaq. He's 8 times that guy's size. He could have picked him up and thrown him into the bleachers. This is the equivalent of Tom Brady going out there and scoring on flag football players in Saudi Arabia. Like, what are we even talking about?
Or his little son,
here?
Mojo, juking his son in the backyard.
Yeah, or well, maybe not now because his son's getting kind of big, but at least back before, yeah, that was the same thing here. Shaq would probably beat that street ball player 200 to. I'll give him 2. He'll
there we go.
get something. Shaq will get tired. Maybe it's his stamina is the first thing to go. He's getting older. So
He is, yeah. He's 53 years old. He's a huge man. My notes here say 7'1", yeah. 324 pounds. I think he's probably a little north of that now in retirement. Shaq eating good. It was an awesome day. And, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm telling you, if you need a center, he may be your guy, and you've got a couple weeks till the season starts. As for us, we have no time left today. We are out of time. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. 4 minutes?
Babcock, that was way too complimentary of that man. He insults you all the time.
The truth is, I hate Shaquille O'Neal.
Are so good.
I love Shaq.
Shaq's candy is so good.
Yeah, those things, by the way, one of the most popular Hershey's candies out there. What industry is Shaq not in? I mean, it's car insurance, candy, there's nothing, right? What else?
Printers.
Printers. Nothing that
It's legit candy, though? What is it exactly?
It is candy, yeah. It's
like gummies.
Yeah, you've probably seen it, Mojo. Like
the Shakalicious?
It's like his literal head.
Guys, I don't eat candy.
You think you get?
Is it like a protein candy or
no?
Like BCAA
between him and Master P?
BCAA.
How did you not bring this up? Look at your screen.
What? Oh, I forgot to bring up Harvey. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. So this is Harvey had a show called Objective.
Where's Harvey?
Oh, where is he? Harvey had a show called Objectified, and basically would go to the homes of stars. I mean, everyone from Donald Trump to I think Elon Musk and Hulk Hogan, really big stars. And here he goes.
Oh, get that out.
Do you know he still brags? This is years ago. He still brags about this, that he almost scored. It's not a thing in basketball, right? Almost.
Harvey works out like 3 times a day. I'm going to be honest. I was expecting more, man.
I know. Well, he's not. The thing is, Mojo, he's not athletic, obviously. Look at that. He just fell.
If you work out that many times, you have to possess some form of athleticism.
That's quite the video.
He's a maniac when it comes to working out. I mean, the swimming, the lifting. It's like this guy's worked out twice before most people have even thought about. You're in like REM sleep, and this guy's working out and swimming. Like crazy. What's that?
Man, this is messed up.
Healthy food.
In front of the kids, bro. Dirty.
Yeah, why is that? This is a good point. You would say all this was healthy, and then you want to put it together and it's unhealthy?
It's how it's prepared. Like
why? You grilled?
Like
it's just a bun.
Cucumbers are.
It's just a bun.
Are healthy, but if you turn them into, like, say, deep fried pickles, it's unhealthy.
It's a burger.
So the point they're making, Mojo, is that if they call these health food, right? You've got a tomato, cheese, lettuce. Whatever, I don't even know. That looks like cucumbers.
Looks like 2 big buns to me, man. The bread is never a positive.
If the bun was whole wheat and
mind you,
or keto,
then you're
that's
good.
also a fried chicken
I don't
sandwich,
think it'd be
and it
good
looks
for you.
like
I think it would
tortilla
just be
chip.
less bad.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, that's not chicken. You think that's chicken?
Of white bread.
That looks like chicken.
That is fried chicken down there.
That's a fried chicken burger.
Oh, shit, yeah, that is chicken. On a sesame seed bun? No, that's weird.
That's an
Fried chicken is so much better, but can't do it.
Fried chicken?
Grilled.
Grilled chicken? Oh, yeah, me neither.
Is there
I go to Chick-fil-A so often. Oh, man.
What's the order?
Chick-fil-A,
What's the go-to order?
I just get a spicy chicken sandwich. I know if you are, guys.
Spicy.
I just get a spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles.
Okay.
That's all I've been getting. I don't even get fries anymore.
It's the nuggets. Chick-fil-A is
like
the
the
nuggets.
nuggets?
That's the
I
best
like their
thing.
grilled nuggets there.
Really? Never had those. You got to be a little
Grilled nuggets?
off to get grilled nuggets.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not sure I trust this guy.
Actually, see, I go to Chick-fil-A, then I get like the wrap and the.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh man, have you ever had their mac and cheese?
The mac and cheese.
Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is.
What?
No, I'm telling you, get the grilled nuggets. Put it in the get like a little bowl. Put with the mac and cheese and some buffalo sauce in there.
Now you're talking.
Now that's a combo.
Luca's cool again.
I'm getting hungry, man. Y'all are getting carried away over there.
You got to put some honey on the nuggets.
Honey out there?
That's a good call, actually.
Anakin, I'm good.
Little honey glaze.
Whenever I used to get KFC, I'd get the chicken. I put some honey on there. And that's
I think
that's real
KFC
good.
sucks.
KFC though.
There's this there's a KFC right by my old college here at LMU there's a KFC right there. So my old college house was right by there. So at night we'd walk over there sometimes and get a little bucket of chicken.
Nothing wrong with that.
Y'all got to do Louisiana chicken, man. It's the best.
How do you feel about Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Nah, not better than Louisiana.
Dude, I do like Popeyes.
Got your friends at DC are waiting on you?
Yeah.
So you can jump
Ready
on.
to go. Okay, thank you, Steve.
Lucas, I'm going to play something for you because I know you guys wanted to talk about this as well. So
yeah.
Stand by.
Oh, we're going to Young Lucas.
Oh, what's up? Sorry.
Luke.
Young Lucas.
Hey,
Mojo.
Every time I get a pack, I get another low. My man tryna leave me longer than another. And a bad cam. How you looking at me when you're doing nothing as all makes sense? Does my purple lace bra get your attention? Why would I say all these things to have you feeling away? Why would I tell you I'm 30 away if I'm not on the way?
I absolutely love that video. It's Jared McCain, Philadelphia 76ers star, who just recently went under the knife for his UCL in his thumb. Unfortunately, he had that injury last week, right after he talked all about the memes that were going around about the 2.5 weights on the bench press. It just goes to show this guy is always in great spirits. I call him the Troy Bolton of the NBA. I can't take credit for that myself. I know everyone on Twitter and X, whatever, social media, has always been saying that, but it's great to see. He actually did this not too long ago when he also had an injury earlier in his career during his rookie season. He was also singing out some Drake. So hopefully we don't see this again, but it is nice to see that he makes the most of it every time. We play that TikTok all the time of him belting out Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon. But Jared McCain, keep being you, keep painting those nails, be whoever you want to be. He's awesome. I mean, this time you heard it. I mean, Drake, Lil Baby, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae. I mean, just put him up on stage and he'll sing his heart out. But yeah, I personally really appreciated that video today. And yeah, I mean, he might have had a little bit of help in the feel-good department based on what he was taking before that procedure. But a good thing is he's not going to be out too long. People are projecting late October, early November, and he can bounce back and have that comeback season because let's not forget, he was potentially on pace to be Rookie of the Year. So, Mojo, I would love to know if you had 4 songs to pick out, and let's get the chat involved too. Well, what 4 songs or artists would you highlight if you were coming right out of surgery? Because I mean, for me, it would be Justin Bieber, by far. Blackpink. It would be I'd probably get some Stray Kids in there, and something from K-pop Demon Hunters. What about you, Mojo?
Well, for me, this is probably this is really easy for me. So it would be Africa by Toto, and then Africa by Toto, Africa by Toto, and then I'll probably round that out with Africa by Toto.
Yeah. Have you ever had a surgery where you had to kind of have one of these experiences after, Mojo? Where
you're just all kind of loopy?
Yeah.
Every time? I had a shoulder surgery in high school, and was it my sophomore year? I went to T.C. Williams High School, which is the school from the movie Remember the Titans. This was the year after the movie came out, and I had to get surgery during the season. So I was trying to support the team and all this.
Right.
I got off the table and went straight to the night game that night. on my meds. I definitely shouldn't have been there, but I went anyways. I remember falling asleep with my eyes open, standing up on the field. I was so out of it. I don't know what happened that day, but I was there. Thank goodness I didn't get hit by a ball or something. That would have been really bad.
Not to sound too tough and, be a real warrior out there, but got my wisdom teeth taken out sophomore year of high school. And they told me, oh, you're going to have mashed potatoes, ice cream, whatever. You won't be able to chew for a while. I was eating steak that night. I was totally fine. But I do remember, it's weird. They tell you, they give you the countdown. Like, by the time we hit 1, you're not going to remember anything. You're just going to wake up. I was wearing my LeBron James Cavaliers the navy blue alternate jersey.
Oh, that's a good jersey.
And I just wake up just sleeping on a cot right next to it. They were like, we didn't want to wake you up. I'm like, how long have I been here? They're like, we were done 2 or 3 hours ago.
Oh, my God.
You've been here 3 months.
Lucas, did you do anything funny after your wisdom
because
teeth?
you physically can't. You're in too much pain, or because they don't want you to, because they just pulled them things out. You're going to open stitches, or you're going to get an infection. I mean, is it more of that, or the pain, or
a mixture of both? Because I did have to use like a little squirt bottle thing to make sure no food got into it and stuff. But no, we're in the age now where people record themselves on video and they're like revealing their deepest secrets or conspiracies and things like that, and it's all on video and it's really fun. I never had that.
You didn't say anything?
No, my parents just like picked me up. Well, they were there with me.
Yeah.
But they came in the room and they're like, all right, let's go home. And I'm like, feeling groggy and stuff, but no like really embarrassing moments or anything.
Because I remember
like
mine, I asked my mom where my dog was at, and she was like, he's at home, and I started crying. She has a video of it.
Aw.
I just could not fathom the fact that my dog was not in the hospital.
You didn't come check on me?
No, I was like, why is he not here?
What's going on? What are we talking? Oh, I don't have a mic on.
Well, we were talking about Jared McCain. And his post-op karaoke sesh, where he performed some Drake, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, and Lil Baby. And I was saying I don't really have any experiences with tough injuries and recovery and things like that, but the only thing that I can relate to is my wisdom teeth getting taken out.
Yeah, I've never had surgery outside of that. Shoulder?
Yeah, I felt like I was on cloud 9.
Really? Yeah. Well, you probably were on cloud 9.
The other funny thing from Monday Night Football, and Jason Taylor, absolute legend, played the majority of his career with the Miami Dolphins, but it was funny because he was snapped with a woman sitting in his lap or moving seats or whatever as the camera went to him, so everyone was assuming, oh my gosh, this is another Coldplay kiss cam moment, a scandal with the CEO and his employee. No, it's his wife. So shout out to Jason Taylor and Monica. They've been married for 5 years. They haven't been hiding anything. They have a kid together. But funny how social media can just assume the worst, but yeah, no scandal there.
I wonder how long people are going to be trying to recreate the Coldplay thing, Like, is this going to be something we see 5 to 10 years from now? People just keep at it, or
I thought it was over.
I did too.
I thought we were going to move past this and everyone finds the next meme to latch on to, but they're breathing new life into it in any way possible. And I don't know. I think Coldplay, even when they go on tour the next time, people are going to be like, I got to be on my P's and Q's.
Talking about the kiss cam?
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, Jason Taylor last night, everyone was assuming the woman he was with was someone he was not supposed to be with. But yeah,
not the case.
They're totally married.
Yes. Lovely wife of 5 years.
Yeah. Former Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
Hey.
Good for
Is
Jason
that
Taylor.
frowned upon?
I don't think she was cheering when he was playing.
Yes.
Did they tell you that, Mojo?
You're not supposed to. Actually, I think if one of the cheerleaders, I could be mistaken here, but I think if one of the cheerleaders gets with one of the players, they're pretty much immediately kicked off the team.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
So I guess if you're going to do it, make sure you're going to go all the way with it.
Wait, Mojo, didn't you have a friend who played for the New England Patriots and didn't his girlfriend, wasn't she a cheerleader on the Patriots?
Camille was
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She quit. She quit.
Yeah, she was.
As soon as they started getting serious, she quit.
Good.
Or when they met officially, she quit and said,
Rob's not a rule breaker.
No comment.
Absolutely not. He's never broken any rules before.
No comment. We should get a little
However,
hoop.
I remember.
Little basketball hoop?
Yeah. Right? It's not a basketball.
We did have a putting green, and then I'll show you.
Oh yeah, where
guys.
did the putting green go?
So here's the putter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here's our putter.
Oh, let's bring that.
Oh, well, that's not a putter.
How did that happen?
More.
What is
I
that?
actually think I have an extra.
I didn't know we had this.
I think I have an extra putter in
That
my
looks
car.
like a weapon.
This is gonna come in handy, Mojo.
I might have messed up.
When Lucas
That was my.
doesn't do something quick enough.
Yeah, right. They just say mean things, and then I'll pout and cry. And
That's the way it normally goes for us.
Looks like it could be a Harry Potter wand or like a mini
Hey, we need to put a
billiard.
flag football team together.
yeah, Guardian Leviosa.
We gotta.
Flag football team.
Do we still have the putting green though? Because we'll get a putter.
Oh, it's
I
right
have
there.
a putter in my trunk.
Yeah. Do you? Okay, we're gonna get.
Connor's got
putter.
a putter in his trunk.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Go get your putter.
We're also gonna play some
Forget
ping
it.
pong.
You're not paying attention to the stream?
Ping pong?
Okay.
Ping pong tournament?
Shoot.
Everyone's just
Isn't
so
that-
snippy.
We're gonna get the putting green. We're gonna play ping pong too.
Set up a little hoop right there. I feel
We're gonna
like.
play basketball, and I'm gonna hit Lucas with this.